So glad to be on your podcast, Kevin. It's not that we are friends and I was too free today to shoot, so that I got really dressed up and we're shooting for this podcast. Very legit professional handshake.
All right, guys. So where were we? So Mohammed Anas has been on the Laughter Challenge in 2017.
Claim to fame.
All right. And he has also done his special called Bolo Pencil.
Thrice.
Thrice? दो बार नहीं था?
No.
Alright.
Nagpur show.
All right, yeah, thrice. जिसमें से एक बार मैंने open किया उसमें because why not nepotism? And what else have you done, buddy?
What else have I done? I'll tell you what I have done. That is it.
Tell us why comedy?
We're starting with the big question.
Yeah, definitely.
Why comedy? The thing is that I tried doing a lot of things, but nothing worked out.
What a lot of things
Like studying. I prepared for medical for 2 years.
Isn't everyone here because of that? But okay.
I mean, मेरे दिमाग में कुछ लोग ऐसे हैं कि वो talented हैं, फिर वो यहाँ पे आए.
अच्छा.
But मेरे पास ऐसा choice नहीं थी.
नहीं, but हमेशा ऐसा नहीं होता कि talented हैं, but पढ़ाई नहीं हुई तभी वो talent बाहर आया.
But like a lot of people do it also, but they don't really like it, so they change it. मेरे साथ ऐसा नहीं था, मैं बस बुरा था बाकी चीजों में.
Alright.
And this was the only thing that I thought I'm.
और तो आप कहना चाहते हैं आप काफी अच्छे हैं इस चीज में.
Of course, I'm a professional comedian. Very
Alright.
very funny, hilarious. Personality also great.
Great answer.
Thank
But
you.
what was the moment कि यार हाँ अब comedy?
It has still not happened. ऐसा मेरे को पता नहीं.
3 years of doing comedy, ladies and gentlemen, and अभी भी existential crisis. So Junior Comics, if you're watching this, Junior Comics, I mean Anas से नीचे वाले comics.
Yeah, not
Just like Kevin Sam, if you're watching this, अभी तक वो moment नहीं आया और
not really, because taking anything up professionally requires you to be financially viable.
alright.
Requires for it to be financially viable, which hasn't really happened for me in stand-up. I've been working as a freelance writer,
Alright.
so money is coming in from there, and I've been creating content, and all of that is happening. So पैसा आ रहा है, but I want it to come solely from stand-up, so that I can, in my head, call myself a professional stand-up comedian. So
Alright.
for that to happen,
So the formula is basically जब everything, all the finances are coming in from comedy.
Yeah.
That is when you.
That is when you call yourself a
तब
professional.
Instagram profile update होएगी कि हाँ अब comedian MD
Yeah.
Anas.
OML.
Rather than Instagram if you guys don't know this about MD Anas, he's an Instagram influencer.
Yeah, because what else to do with your time? I make a lot of videos. I post them on Instagram. Check it out. Fuck this guy. It worked quite well for me, and I started this series on Instagram called Stand Up Shorts, जिसमें मैंने 1-1 मिनट के stand up clips डाले Instagram पे. तो उससे ऐसे 300-400 followers increased,
Alright.
which is like, in my head, it's like kind
It's
of okay.
it's a pretty good thing.
And it happened quickly in like 3 or 4 days. I was like, "Oh, this is very organic. This is very great." But then at this point, the problem with content creators is everybody is trying to put their content everywhere. Like when somebody releases a video, वो इंस्टा पे भी डालते हैं, वो यूट्यूब पे भी डाल रहे हैं, वो फेसबुक पे भी डाल रहे हैं.
हाँ.
तो ऑडियंस मेरे हिसाब से बहुत कंफ्यूज हो जाती है कि यार हम देखें कहाँ एग्जैक्टली. तो मैं कोशिश कर रहा था कि उनको सबको घुमा फिरा के मैं इंस्टाग्राम पे ही ले आऊँ.
Because followers is the ultimate validation.
Yeah. Also, you get brand deals when you get followers,
अच्छा.
and which involves money. So anything for money. I'll do anything for money, man. मेरा कोई धर्म ईमान नहीं बिल्कुल भी.
Alright.
मैं कपड़े पहन के नाच लूंगा भाई लड़कियों के. मेरे को कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं.
When I saw those Insta shots and everything, मैं भी काफी inspire हुआ था कि मैं हाँ ये भी मैं like that's a very good idea and like ये भी कर सकते हैं because obviously Instagram. But it never happened because no content. That is why I'm always hosting gigs, guys. So
That is true.
हाँ.
But you're funny, man. Don't worry. Don't let the world tell you that you're unfunny, even though it's true.
So Laughter Challenge happened in 2017. And then your special Bolo Pencil happened 2019 March. So 2017-2019, how has the journey been?
It's been super weird and bad because after Laughter Challenge, मेरे दिमाग में I was a star. मेरे दिमाग में.
I guess
That happens, man. I mean, see, one moment you're performing in front of Akshay Kumar is like, Anas, Mohammed साहब, आपने क्या perform किया है? Funny नहीं था, but बहुत अच्छा लगा.
There was a bell वाला thing ना कि ऐसे वो नहीं, he used to climb up.
Yeah, it was majestic to look at, but on TV it looked stupid. But ऐसे सामने से देख के लगता था ये मेरे लिए चढ़ रहा है इतनी ऊपर. बताओ. I always used to get the comment कि मोहम्मद साहब आप बहुत अच्छे राइटर हैं. फिर that was secretly.
Is that your Akshay Kumar impression?
That is my.
Don't do it, please. So like, how was the transition?
It's been weird because again, you're performing in front of Akshay Kumar, and the next moment is like you're performing in front of some drunk people at a bar who are like there, and you're like, "Hey, joke suna."
That sounds so wrong. वैसे.
That really doesn't.
No, like for the Indian comedy scene, drunk people and actually
drunk people at a bar. Where else do you find drunk people job?
Yeah.
Kevin. Because I am very used to hitting open mics, performing in front of 4 people, 5 people.
All right.
So I went from there to performing in front of like, there was an audience of 200 people there.
All right.
And
definitely
the judges and Akshay Kumar. And then again coming back to the scene, it just felt very cognitively dissonating कि ये क्या चल रहा है, क्या हो रहा है.
You mean you went, like it came up to here. So but then wasn't it like on a high for even after the show for
It took me 4 months or 5 months to come out of the zone where I could develop more content, where I realized कि okay, whatever happened has happened. Now I need to make more content. Now I need to come out of this whole laughter challenge phase, and I need to work on myself as an artist, as a comedian. So that happened after like 4 or 5 months क्योंकि तब तक I was in a very weird zone कि shows आ रहे हैं नहीं आ रहे हैं. My manager, what is he doing?
Oh, you had a manager?
I still
You still have.
It's a complicated.
That tells a lot about how many shows he's getting, that he's not even aware that he has a manager.
No. The thing is, my manager has stopped responding. It's so
what
weird.
kind of relationship is this, buddy?
He's such a bad manager, I'll tell you. Generally, क्या होता है? Artist is supposed to be busy, right? So whenever I used to get queries, this one time I got a show from Manipal University. And I called him up कि ऐसे शो आया है. I've talked to them, I've quoted इतना और मैंने लॉक कर लिया, बस आप बात कर लो सामने से. He's like, मैं 2 दिन के लिए लोनावला घूमने आया हुआ हूँ, मैं परसों बात करूंगा. मैंने कहा परसों तक शो चला जाएगा. कहता चलो फिर और आ जाएंगे शो. And he cut the phone. That's my manager, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So I remember Anas telling, because like we hang out a lot. So one thing that he's told me.
Please make friends, Kevin.
One thing, ignoring that, ladies and gentlemen, one thing that has told me is he had a claim to fame moment back in 2017 in Laughter Challenge when he realized that he made it. He has made it.
Yeah.
So please tell us about that.
I was in the washroom and there were 2 guards standing outside the washroom, and I was like, ये तो कोई guard करने की
Which
जगह
washroom
नहीं है.
is this? A little context.
Yashraj Studios. That's where we used to shoot Laughter Challenge. Why is it always about Laughter Challenge, man? We'll talk about something else after this.
All right.
So 2 guards were standing outside the washroom and I'm like, ये कोई गार्ड करने की जगह नहीं होती, ये बदतमीज लोग हैं, इन्हें काम नहीं करना. मैंने कहा anyway, मैं अंदर जा रहा था. They were like, मैंने कहा ये कैसा सवाल है,
और क्या करना है?
I mean, sorry for trying to do recreation in the washroom.
All right.
So I just entered and उसने भी ज़्यादा bother नहीं किया कि हाँ चलो वैसे बात तो ठीक है. So I went there, I went to the urinal, I started peeing. And I just looked towards my right because that's what you do while peeing. क्योंकि कोई काम तो होता नहीं पी करते हुए. You can't just use your phone or anything.
You can't?
You can't use your phone. I said.
Why you can, like.
No, I mean, just try to be off screen, man. Millennials.
All right.
So anyway, I was.
2 years difference, really. But go on.
You have a great beard. I don't. I was standing there. I was peeing. I looked right next to me. And there was Amir Khan.
All right.
The Amir Khan. Yeah. And I did a double take. You know a double take? Where you just go like, and you just.
Yeah.
That's what I did. And he also looked at me. And he said.
I like his expression. Can you do it again? और कैसा? कैसा निकल रहा है?
It was almost creepy, but not really. But I appreciated it because it was Amir Khan.
Amir Khan, obviously.
And I was like, is this applicable for me too? I don't think it is. No?
No.
But that was a great moment. Later, I was washing my hands and I was also sort of looking at him. And he smiled again. What a nice guy. Smiled at me twice. So that is my claim to fame. I peed right next to Amir Khan. Yeah. And you might think कि ये कैसी achievement है, but I get a lot of Bumble matches.
So all the women who are matching with him because he peed with Amir Khan, please raise your standards. Please. Like a request. Please raise your standards.
Yeah, and match with Kevin. Clearly.
I'm not on Bumble, guys. I'm not.
Yeah, clearly.
Or Tinder, or Hinge, or any of those apps.
Yeah, because you hate dating, right? Because you don't think that girls want this. I would tap that, man.
Moving on, ladies and gentlemen. So, what's next for
The
Mohammed?
production crew has left the room because they're like, fuck this.
Yeah.
इतनी तो कोई interesting बात नहीं कर रहे.
All right.
सब चले गए.